Next main question, the honourable member for Calgary Currie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, to get out of the recession, we need to get business going again. We need to get the oil and gas business going again. But oil and gas companies aren't going to start investing in long-term resources until there's some certainty over royalties. Albertans in the industry have been promised a competitiveness review that has been delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed again. To the Minister of Energy, what is the Minister waiting for? Why don't you release the competitiveness review?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, it's interesting to see this opposition finally recognize that oil and gas is a significant driver of the economy in this province. And unlike the Liberal oil and gas policy that was released a couple of weeks ago, what we want to do is ensure that we have good interaction with industry. That is continuing. Industry has said to us, because this is more than just royalties, this is a competitiveness review, and industry has said, take the time you need to do it, but do it right.
The honourable member.
Do it right. The former health minister, now in charge of doing it right in energy. By delaying the release of this report, Mr. Speaker, does the minister see that he is doing Alberta's core industry no favours whatsoever?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there's no delay. What we've been doing is working with industry to ensure that all of the issues related to a changed environment in the world, Mr. Speaker, are addressed, and we will do that in due course.
Member.
Mr. Speaker, I'm assuming here that the competitiveness review of the oil and gas industry is already sitting on the minister's desk. I can't imagine where it is if it's not. So why is it that Bill 1, which will lead to yet another committee to review competitiveness, why is it that that bill is needed? I mean, how many times do you have to review the review?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, just to correct the member, it is not sitting on my desk. The consultation, as I said, is continuing with industry, and that is happening as we speak. I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunity to debate Bill 1 during second reading in committee, but Bill 1 is much broader than just the oil and gas industry, Mr. Speaker, as the Premier just alluded. Bill 1, the Competitive Act, is to ensure that across all sectors of the economy in this province that we are competitive.
The Honourable Member for Airdrie Chestermere, followed by the Honourable Member for the Duke Beaumont Devon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this PC government's new